lots of people recommended the Grand Social. They said they run. It's not only just a sound engineer and a on the stage. They run a good night as a production manager and all that kind of thing. So the album is like a raging river. You would think that things would overturn quickly in this country. Dublin is like a raging river of existing here in this city is like just helter-skelter speed. Maybe a lunatic on your street. Things very, very rarely change, I suppose. But like, what songs like "What Are You Waiting For"? That's kind of about Ireland, I suppose. The sow that'll eat their young, and or else send them away to rule the world. But and then Ruirteach Blues then is about kind of things attitudes that are changing slowly, I thought we might have to put a few extra seats in or whatever. But no, it was great. Like, I mean, to be honest, Claire is helping now. My fiance Claire is helping on the promotion side, whereas before I was on my own. I had 15, 20 people turning up to the gig. Now it's just there's loads turning up the gig, so it's brilliant. I mean, they go through. It's pretty professional there. Like, I mean, it would be like any major event. Like, he has it all recorded out on a desk into 16 tracks as well. Every instrument is chopped up, and especially when you've got 6 players as well and 2 heavy hitting electric guitars, you need to get frequencies a little bit right as well. The Strat, my guitar needs to punch through the bass, and my guitar is more abrasive sound that needs to punch through the bass, and the Les Paul's on the right there. Les Paul's a big sound. Some great bands now out. Like, I mean, it seems to be when I was younger. Like, I mean, it was a lot of indie guys with 3 or 4 chords and skinny jeans and stuff. But what you're seeing now is people that are into roots music, like reggae, folk, blues. I mean, we've got the straight up kind of rock bar chord type things, but we've also got maybe a bit of like finger picking style, like that kind of stuff, or Robert Johnson. All the guitar bar one solo was done by myself. Now different. We have to divvy out things when we play live. I mean, Simon will do some of the tracks I did in the studio. Tom, the producer, is into heavy rock. So the reason I hooked up with him to do this was I wanted a big sound. I wanted, when it comes on a stereo, that it's pumping blues. Like it is essentially blues rock, I suppose. And then a couple of finger picking style blues songs in there. In my old flat I was living in, Claire rang me at 2 o'clock in the morning and said, she basically rang me and said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in bed, it's 2:30 in the morning on a Wednesday night, And she was like, "I'm drunk for you." And I was sat up in the bed and said, "I have to take that one." Wrote it down in the notepad, So that's a personal one, Yeah, some of it is kind of autobiographical, and then others are kind of more. There's a few songs. The whole thing is about kind of Dublin and Ireland, Ruirteach Blues. Ruirteach being the Irish word for raging river, or loosely translated as that, like tumultuous river. It captures kind of living in Ireland, kind of the way things are and the way things used to be, and slowly attitudes are slowly changing. Younger generations don't have the prejudices of previous generations, so that's what the song's about. I'd say I'm the last 4 or 5 years I've played acoustic only, and I'm probably in my element on the acoustic guitar, I'd say. But I'm looking forward to this year now, playing a few slots with the full band, definitely be good to get a few slots with the full band. Out on my mind, walking up and down this town, searching for the music till my head to the ground. A long way away from the US of A, not too far that I will make it pay. Will I find a juke joint, find another joint at this time? Yeah, the lads are they kind of know what I'm going to do next, I suppose. They've had my back for a few years now at this stage, Kieran Morley plays keys. Fabulous player, grade 8 piano player. Howie Ginnell on harmonica. Howie's a fabulous player, unbelievable, vastly experienced. Tom, the engineer, is playing bass. He's a guitar player, but also a bass player. And then last but not least is Shane Stimson on drums. I've been playing with Shane since I was about 15 or 16.